Make sure to check out our Patreon for uncut reactions, early uploads, and polls to help us pick our next reaction series, as well as some Patreon exclusives like Hunter x Hunter and Assassination Classroom. Thanks for the continued support.
Into the Void Anime.
Mustache.
Joey Bra.
Ash.
Back with a new series, our first ever, Attack on Titan. It's copywritten here.
Yep.
We've made it up. Nobody's ever thought about it.
Ever.
There's not a single person on the earth that's done it. Attack on Titan. We're just gonna... First of all, we had a week off, because everybody's taking a week off for New Year's. So we're gonna kind of just talk about some things maybe we've overlooked in the last 4 episodes. Even going back to season 3, we kind of haven't talked about a lot of where we ended there. Because we kind of just started in Marley, and now it's been like, we haven't even thought about anything previously.
Yeah. I mean, like, also, when we first started Attack on Titan, people were really good about, like, explaining things that we may have missed in episodes. So we're going to be talking about that.
And I will say, too, like, it helped that we did, for mental health at the time, it didn't help that we were binging it.
Dude, for sure.
But it definitely helped that we were binging it for, like, it going up on YouTube.
Yeah.
Just because, nobody could spoil anything.
It was perfect.
Because we were already done.
We watched it so far ahead of time. So...
I think, like, there should be emphasis on that. Like, what it does watching Attack on Titan for your very first time watching it, binging it, is just, like, it's such a drain, like an emotional drain.
It is. And then trying to, like, I think we did kind of mess up. Like, I think we did push a little too hard towards the end. But, because we were just, like, addicted. Like, we did want to finish it. Mm-hmm. But the post-discussion, sometimes we were just, like, so drained.
Yeah. And then sometimes we'd have, like, a really, like, emotional, like, heavy episode, and then we'd immediately start the next one, and while still being totally drained.
Yeah.
So it's like, if our moods were, like, down in any of those...
There's many comments that were like, you need to give Ash a break. Like, she's obviously, like, emotionally distraught. Like, you guys need to take, like, chill. But it was too late. We had watched it at that point.
I'm okay, I promise.
Yeah. We survived, man. And then we rewatched it, so...
Yeah.
It hit better the second time rewatching it.
We got that, serotonin back.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
Serotonin is back up.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's just hop in. First thing I could think of, since... the episode does end with this man, Eren. We haven't really talked about him too much, other than the fact that he just showed up again. So, like...
looking all busted.
Yeah, well, I know you've been obsessing over the mental health of, like, these characters.
Yeah.
Which is a big part of the show. But, we haven't really talked about Eren, though. Like, the last time we saw him at season 3, when he was standing out by the ocean, he was just... They're the enemies. I thought he was already, like... lost in the head by that point. But now it's been like 4 more years. So like, what do you think? Like, how do you think?
There's a point, I think it was in the last episode, it might have been in the previous one, where Eren is talking to Falco about what everything has done to him. And it could be, like, I know that he was playing a part, like he has to play like a Eldian from where they're from. From Marley, or the ghettos of Marley, or whatever. But it could also be a plot, like, if you listen to it, he lived in a wall before, like, he lived within the walls before, just a different wall. And it's like, it could mean both. Like, I know he's saying it as, like, the role that he's playing, but it's also kind of true.
Yeah.
And I thought about that for, like, the rest of the day, and I was like, damn.
Yeah. I definitely think he was playing the part, but, like he said, he was there for mental, like, he's one of the people there for mental damages. Yeah. So I don't think he's necessarily lying. I do think he's obviously mental. Yeah.
To that.
But I just don't know how far it goes, Because I really thought at the end of season 3, I thought, like, I just couldn't see 4 years happening and Eren being
okay,
yeah, like, at all, like. And obviously, sorry, Andrew, you're gonna have a tough time talking here.
I am, I really am. Don't worry. As soon as are you still on a thought right now?
If you
want to keep going,
I'll finish. Okay, I'll let you go after this. But yeah, okay, I just thought he was done, so I couldn't possibly see him going on 4 more years. He's obviously grown his hair out. He does look a little more dark, but I just don't know. I really don't know how our boy Eren is doing. I don't think it's very good though.
He's jaded, for sure.
I don't think it's very good.
My boy's jaded.
All right, you chime in here because it'll go to my next thing.
So going into everything that you guys have talked about, one thing that also, and it's kind of more of the sci-fi aspect of it being, an anime.
Yeah.
And it got mentioned a lot within the last episode. Is remember, he's not only living his own time.
Exactly. Yeah.
He's living like the memories of his father.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
going
You know
right
what I mean?
where I
That's
want
right.
to go. Yeah.
So, going into the whole thing about, Grisha's father, is there resentment in Eren's mind about that?
Yeah.
And is that why he's kind of, pushing his buttons a little bit?
Yeah.
Is there, the idea that, just like we got with the founding titan from the Rice family, does Eren have some thoughts from, Kruger?
Yeah.
Does he have some thoughts from his father that are okay, these are things that I need to do? Are they pushed goals that are and I think the way it's done is really great because in the real world, we get some of those goals that our parents have thrust upon us.
Yeah.
But in terms of Titan, we get that in a different way with this Titan power and seeing those memories.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that's a great mirror image of that world versus ours.
Yeah. Yeah. Going more into that. Yeah, we don't really think about how much over the last 4 years if he has had that. I guess not time travel, but it is a sense
memory
of
flash.
Memory
That's so
flashes.
Raven.
Yeah, what else has he seen in these last 4 years?
Yeah, seriously.
Because that was just the tip. He was barely learning that he could even, find these kind of these things, and touching Historia triggered it even more. And I don't know what he could possibly. And it even affected Kruger when he was up top. So how much does he actually influence in the past? It makes some weird big circle Inception kind of shit because Eren obviously affected the past. So it just makes it such a weird it's the heaviest sci-fi part of Attack on Titan, other than the big titans. But
yeah,
it does make a weird loop that it's I don't know. It's kind of infinite what he could do, right? He could influence the past. Can he influence the future?
It's the title of the first episode and the title of the last episode of the last season, right?
To you in the past, or
Yeah.
To you in 2,000 years.
Yeah.
Kind of makes more sense.
Yeah, because it's so maybe
But that's it makes me spiral when I think about that.
Oh, no, yeah.
It's it's too much, and I need them to show it to me. But it does open up a lot of possibilities of what Eren can do. Mm-hmm. If that's even all Eren, or if it's just I think it is him having the founding titan. I think that's kind of giving him even a more boost to do that. But
does he also get
deep.
the founding titan who Grisha took it from, one of the Rice family?
Yeah.
Does he get her memories too?
See, and I'm not sure about that.
Yeah.
I think we're kept in the dark a bit on what Eren knows and what Eren doesn't know to kind of push the story forward. You know what I mean?
That makes sense. I'm sure he kind of does.
Because the only time we've really seen memories of the Rice family have been through Historia.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how much, that is there.
Yeah, because he does see it when she does touch him, when he's tied up. And that's the only time, huh? Because he's never really gone back on his own to look through her memory. Oh, when he's looking, he sees himself in the mirror.
Yeah, as a woman.
Her.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
So maybe, maybe. But he was with Kruger and shit, and Kruger had nothing to do with any of them. So it makes me think, how is he just getting these random people as well?
Well, remember Kruger
had the attack type.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's the connection.
Yeah.
Did I say founding titan? Did I say that right?
Yeah.
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 The Rice had
the Rice had the
founding
founding titan.
Yeah.
Not the attack titan?
No. Attack
Kruger.
Titan was Kruger.
Yeah.
I don't want to slip up.
No. Hey, we're just
And
Yeah,
then get
yeah.
we're
corrected
going off
by
topic.
a
Stream of
million
consciousness.
people.
Yeah, stream of consciousness. We'll do that.
Yeah, the whole thing with the past, the future, current times. It reminds me of the Ouroboros. I think it's what it's called. What it is it's the snake eating its own tail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because it's.
I thought you were trying to say the Aurora Borealis.
Oh no.
the northern lights. I was like, fuck.
I get what you mean, though.
Because that goes back to, I think, Greek mythology as well. Because, like, you know, Loki meets his son before he even knows he has a son.
Yeah. See, that's the type of shit we're getting into, I feel like. Because it's like, is he just... It makes me think, is he just, like, on a time loop, you know? Like, are we going to get, like, a Devilman ending where it's just a bunch of different time loops? Like, he has to keep reliving this or something? Like, there's so many possibilities.
Yeah, at the time of this recording, too, we... now know the official date that the manga is ending, which is going to be in June, and we are in January.
Damn. And we should be done with this season, I think, in April?
Are we doing, like, the season or this first, like, half?
Oh, this first half.
Do a half?
Yeah, this first half, I think, should be done in April, so that's good timing for that. It'll be, like, the next week with the ending. Well, Eren, man, he's jacked up. I don't know. I don't know if his goal has to be the same, though. It's just to, like, get freedom, take over Marley. I don't know.
And remember, back to what Kruger said. Remember, the Attack Titan is there to push great change in the world. So, you know, like...
freedom.
If Eren's gonna do it, you know what I mean? Like, he has the perfect Titan to do so, I guess, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was a thing that I posted on our Instagram the other day, and I thought it was really cool. It was a side-by-side of the first season of Attack on Titan, and then this, where it's like, there's Eren looking up at the Armor Titan? Yeah. Over the wall. And then now it's Falco looking at...
like Eren.
Over there. As in Titan form.
Oh, no, that's... Did you mean Reiner?
It's a...
Reiner.
Yeah. In the new poster? Yeah. No,
I remember blonde hair and I just went to Falco. So.
Now they're going to get a taste of it, man. But I don't know. It's just, you know, not everything's clear cut. I just feel like Eren is there's going to be something there big in the story dealing with Eren, because it's not as clear cut as I'm just going to take out all these Marleyans. Game over. Like,
there has to be a reason that he wants to talk to Reiner and not just, like, go full Titan mode and beat the shit out of him, you know? Like,
yeah.
So I'm excited to see where that conversation goes.
Yeah, and we're, like, right there with next week. It should be Yeah,
and people in the comments are, like, saying that you're really close.
Who, me?
To the truth.
Yeah, so we'll jump to that one then, dude. We'll talk about the kids in a little bit. So Zeke and Eren, dude. Ash really thinks I was spoiled. She says
because
she doesn't have faith in my brain.
You were never... No, I have faith in your brain, but you were never that confident when speaking about Attack on Titan. I feel like when you speak about Attack on Titan, like, and you're like, you're theorizing, and you're like, this is it. You know, you're never that, like, confident, especially with Attack on Titan. So, because it's like, you never know. You don't, You know?
And that's why,
but the fact that you're so confident about it, kind of,
I promise
it got spoiled.
I promise don't know. I put it together and I was really excited that I feel like I caught something, you know? That's how I felt about it. Because I feel like
it's so vague, but at the same time, I feel like it makes sense. So, like, I could see you being right, but I can also see you being wrong.
Oh, I can see me being wrong still. I was happy to, because last season, so many people were like, God, it's taking them so long. Like, when Ymir got thrown off the freaking wall, and we thought it was fire, and we saw so many comments that were like,
my God.
Why do you guys think it's fire? She obviously turned into a Titan. It's like, dude, I don't know. Just let us find out.
Yeah.
Seriously, let us find out.
Let us figure it out on our own, man. You don't gotta, like...
So to be early on the jump, I felt like, yes, I might have actually found something. But to me, it seems almost too obvious.
These are my findings.
Yeah. To me, it almost seems too obvious that he would put that there. That the author would put that there. Because I mean, Zeke's, like we said, we talked about it. Zeke's the only person that we've ever thought about baseball with. And I know there's a lot of Marleyans that probably play baseball. But why would Eren just have a glove? It just doesn't make sense.
He is the only one that they've shown him actually having any reference to baseball. Yeah. Or relation to baseball. No one else has played baseball, right?
No. There's been no sign of it. And So it just makes me think. And then, like, with him saying he's writing to family, too, that is a little, like, on the nose of it. And maybe the letters weren't going to Zeke still. Maybe they were going to, like, Jean. But it just seems like little hints that they're giving us.
I don't know. I think that Attack on Titan has made me question everything that I think that I should realize. Because I'm like, okay, well, that's too obvious.
No, yeah, that's how I feel now.
They would make it too obvious.
Yeah, now
for
I feel
me.
like, oh, that was too easy though. Maybe it wasn't Zeke. Maybe there's something else to it. Maybe he was trying to get to the. Well, no, I don't know. I guess we don't know anything about the grandpa, right? 'Cause did he have the glove at the grandpa? With the grandpa, yeah. So maybe the grandpa was playing like. Maybe the grandpa is the one that taught Zeke. Maybe he like played cash with him. I don't really know. Probably not though. The kid was shipped off to the warrior training. Probably.
There's got to be some significance to it though, for Zeke.
Oh yeah. Andrew.
See what that is.
Andrew, chime in. Don't say nothing. Okay.
Can't.
By the way, do you guys like Andrew's Zeke glasses?
Oh, he's wearing them.
He's wearing his Zeke glasses.
Yeah.
I've left a little. What do you call it? That only the true believers know.
Oh shit!
Little signal.
Did you do some sign language when you leaned back?
But yeah, okay. So if it's correct here, okay, if we're right, if I'm right here, surprisingly, if Joey got something right, and they are working together. We kind of mentioned it. Like, are the scouts down with that? You know, like Levi has the beef. Is any?
I think about
Zeke's,
I think about Levi and what he would think and what he would do if he ever saw Zeke again.
Yeah.
But then I'm thinking, well, what if Levi is not there yet, and Eren's just kind of had to do what he's had to do?
That's true.
And
that's true.
Okay, like what's it called? It's easier to ask for forgiveness than ask for permission type thing.
Yeah.
Like maybe it's kind of like that situation where it's like, well, I have to do what I have to do, so I'm gonna create some sort of contact between me and Zeke, and I'll just explain it to Levi later.
Yeah, and I think Andrew said it the last time too. It's like, if it's for the greater good, then
can he put his like hatred aside?
Yeah. But what does Zeke get out of it, right? Like, obviously the Marleyans have like treated him like shit, even though he's like #1 chief. They're still not like, he's still a second class like citizen.
He's still subhuman to them.
So maybe it's a big inside job from him, but
it's an inside job for everyone.
I don't know, man. I just don't see where their like alliance would necessarily meet in the middle, you know?
Yeah, I don't get it.
That's what makes me doubt it. Is that I don't see why they would need a common like friendship.
I need this connection to happen.
Well, remember, they are family. You know what I mean?
They are.
You know?
That makes me think it a little bit, because maybe Zeke actually cares.
Not to mention...
Well, I think he does.
You know, even Zeke, you know, we've already talked about, or had it talked about in the show, you know, Zeke doesn't have much longer.
Yeah, that's true.
So he's kind of, you know, if this plan does come through, like you're saying, it's essentially just for the future. You know what I mean?
Like a year. Yeah.
Like end of life regret type thing. Like on your deathbed, it's like, I wish I would have been nicer to my kids or something.
Well, that or you know, like
just end the cycle, maybe.
This is our like these people are my race. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've literally been fighting to keep them underfoot.
And it finally caught up to them, maybe. Dang. Yeah, that's gonna be needed to be explained more to us, because
I need that connection to be made between Eren, Reiner, and Zeke.
Yeah,
I really need that, because I feel like I'm gonna spiral until I get that.
Yeah, because I just can't see the scouts being cool with like, oh, let's fight. Yeah, we're cool with the Beast Titan now. We almost all died out there, but now we're gonna team up with them. I just can't see it.
I feel like that Charlie Day meme a lot with Attack on Titan, where I'm just trying to constantly figure things out. But it's cool because, like, Attack on Titan makes you think. Like, it makes you, like, I swear to God, I think that, like, I don't know, man. I think it helps with critical thinking skills.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's definitely fun to do this, and it's fun with you guys.
It's fun to spiral.
It's fun, yeah.
It's fun spiraling with you guys. I'm really enjoying myself.
It's like the carnival ride where, like, you're just going around the circle like crazy.
Yeah. Okay. We'll wrap that segment up, dude. We'll figure it out in the next episode, maybe. Whatever the hell goes on at that festival. All right. Next topic I want to talk about. How you feel about the new cast that we have gotten so far?
The kids.
Gabby, Falco, Sophia, Udo.
I love Falco.
Yeah,
Falco's the best, dude, already. Yeah.
Falco's a G.
I think that I can't say, like, I can't say that I have an opinion on who is going to get which Titan. Mm-hmm. But I do think that Falco, whatever way they go, is going to basically be like Mikasa is to Eren, but with Gabby.
Ooh, okay.
Like, because Mikasa was always having to, like, look out for Eren and, like, watch his back and, like, look out for the greater good of Eren. Mm-hmm. And I feel like Falco is that for Gabby.
Yeah. I see a lot of similarities between those kids on that side versus Eren, Mikasa, and Armin. For sure. I think you might be right about that one. Yeah, he's already trying to save her from not getting the armored Titan.
I don't know what is stronger at this point. Gabby's willpower to get the armored Titan, or Falco's like determination to save Gabby. Like, I don't know which one will win out.
Yeah,
and that's really interesting.
We get the guards too, and they're like, it's probably too late for him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's like it's been going on too long already. But maybe Reiner could kind of like how Porco's Gilliard, like kind of talked up a certain person to take it on instead of his family.
I'm thinking that's gonna happen, honestly, because Reiner, I can tell, sees a little bit of himself in Falco, and that's really cool in the sense that, like, he gets it. Yeah, he gets that it's not all fun and, like, it's not all glory and victory and stuff like that. It's sad, and your life is short.
Yeah, honestly.
And I love that. I love that such a young character is able to, because Reiner didn't think that way when he was Falco's age, when he was in the the boot camp or whatever. Like, he didn't think that way. And Falco is this young and he's already thinking how Reiner feels now. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Good point. What's the verdict on Gabby? How do we feel about her? It's too much?
I don't really have an opinion on Gabby. Like, I like her. There's nothing, like, I don't think negatively or, like, super great about her. She's just, like, at this point, she's not at the forefront.
Yeah.
Falco's
taken, forefront. I gotta say, she grew on me a little bit, and I didn't know from the first episode if she was gonna be too much.
Yeah.
But
I agree with that.
I think she has some good, like, she's funny, but she is kind of, like,
a bit much?
Yeah, like, arrogant, a little too much. That could get her in trouble. That could get everybody in trouble, so.
Yeah.
The verdict's still not out on her. She hasn't done too much to make me hate her. And she hasn't done anything to make me hate her, so.
Yeah.
So she's
just
okay.
A kid.
Yeah, she's just a kid.
She's a rambunctious kid, you know?
Sophia and Udo, they're kind of just there.
Yeah.
They're kind of just chilling. I don't see nothing. The last episode was, like, probably the most we got out of them.
Yeah, really.
Where Udo said he, like, came from a certain part of, what did he say exactly?
Yeah.
He came from a certain area and he, like, knows how it is. Yeah. Like, you kind of, like, got to feel a little bit with him.
Was it around the area that they were fighting?
It might have been.
Because I think he's like, I know how these people would be, you know?
Yeah.
Because remember, he was translating for them, too.
Oh, yeah, okay. That makes sense then. So he knows, like, the conditions and stuff like that. And Sophia's kind of just a weird kid. She kind of reminds me of Annie a little bit. Like,
yeah.
Oh, true.
Yeah. I'm curious of what they do, though. Like, what they're... Because they do seem like they're not quite on Falco and Gabby's level. I'm kind of curious of what, like, role they're going to take. Mm-hmm. But the kids, they're cool. I really enjoy, like, the addition to all of them. I think they're all, like, a really good... Even Colt, we're not talking about Colt too much, but Colt's chilling. It's going to be the Beast Titan, maybe. I feel like Zeke doesn't even want to give up the Beast Titan, though.
Well, remember, once he does, like, all of his memories go into Colt. You know what I mean?
Man.
And that means he would know...
Ooh, man. Any secrets or anything.
Yeah.
Dang. Colt boy.
That's wild. I didn't think about that.
Yeah. Tyburs, dude. Ooh. Now we're getting into... Well, you know what? Let's save Tyburs for the end, dude.
Yeah,
that kind of goes at the end of the next
Let's
episode,
save Tyburs for the end, because where the fuck is Annie?
There we go. Yeah, we're going to talk about everybody else.
Where is Annie?
Let's talk about the rest of the crew that we have not seen.
What's going on with her? Is she still crystallized? Is Hanji doing experiments on that crystal?
Well, remember, even I think the last time we saw it, and she turned into the crystal, she was like, "It's too hard. We can't do anything with it."
Yeah.
And that's why, like, she wanted to do that for the walls. Remember, she's like, "Oh, maybe we do this." Mm-hmm. But then when Eren got his power to do the armor, that's when she went with that.
I just feel like Hanji is curious enough to try to attempt to make something that would blast through that or like get through the crystal.
Yeah.
But maybe she hasn't. Maybe she has.
That could be the twist, I guess, is they.
Well, remember what he called too.
Already.
The technology that's there in Marley isn't the same that's in Paradise. You know what I mean?
They're far more
They're
advanced.
very stunted.
Yeah. That's true. Like, we barely got the Titan Head Smasher thing.
Yeah.
And that was like a freaking the best thing ever. and Thunder Spears.
The Head Smasher.
The Head Smasher was fucking sick. Maybe they could put her under the Head Smasher and drop
just
that
crack
shit.
it like an egg.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But how does she even get... Like, can she control her getting out? That's what I wonder.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what kind of experiments because you know that Hanji's doing experiments on that crystal.
Yeah.
Trying to get Annie out.
I mean, they've had 4 years of hardly like fighting any Titans over there. So I don't know what the fuck they've been doing, man.
Yeah, I guess the question would be like,
I don't know what.
What is top priority right now? Mm-hmm. Especially if Eren is over there. So are they focusing on defense? Like, are they focusing on defense in terms of like making things for their defense? Are they strictly just keeping things how they are?
Yeah.
Are we having now a new like hierarchy? Because now they have a new ruler too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we haven't even seen Paradise, dude. It's the whole thing over there. That's so much.
It's kind of safe to say Historia's there. Back in Paradise.
I would say. I don't see why she would need to come out to...
I mean, she didn't need to kill her dad either, but she did that. So that's why I'm saying, like, it's kind of safe to say that she's still there.
Yeah. Well, because she's the ruler, right?
Yeah, she's the queen now, so I guess that,
She's the ruler of the walls.
And Hanji's, I don't know, I feel like Historia, Hanji, and Armin are all back in Paradise. Armin as, like, the strategic, like... defense, like new Erwin, Hanji to do like experiments and training with Armin back home. Oh, yeah. And Historia is just leading the people, But I can't say anything for anybody else. Like, I don't, like Sasha, I'm sorry, Potato Girl.
The best.
And Connie. Like, those are two people that you're just kind of like, could go either way,
Yeah.
Well, and then we have to think about the end of the 3rd season. Historia takes out her dad. Mm-hmm. And even before that, she talks with Erwin. And is like, hey, I'm not trying to be the leader.
Yeah.
I know you need a head. And I will be that. And you guys can run everything like how it was before. It's
the exact same. You always have that figure up top that's really...
And then remember, and you had mentioned this off video, or maybe it was on video. Like, Pixis is there. Mm-hmm.
Pixis.
Dude with the...
Oh, we got the bystander dude, man.
Oh.
Homie with the shit machine. That's what I was saying.
Oh, shit. Oh,
homie with the shit machine.
How did I forget his name? It's such a distinct name. So, yeah, you got Zachary.
Yeah.
Pixis. Man, Hanji. Yeah. Levi. We do got some people over there, Levi was...
Where do you think he would be?
I wonder how long it took him to recover from the
true.
Beast Titan fight.
Where do you think he's at? Do you think it's more logical for him to stay back?
I think he stays back. I don't know who the fuck is over there at Marley.
You stressed out?
I don't know who the fuck could be over there, dude. It has to be like, I could see Jean.
Yes.
I can see Mikasa because wherever Eren goes, Mikasa goes.
Yeah.
Connie, I think he could be there. I think Connie and Sasha could be there. I think Armin is back for some reason. I feel like Armin, Colossal Titan staying back, making sure they don't get no boats over there,
Mm-hmm.
I forgot they did say that. Remember, they said they sent boats and they were destroyed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. I wonder, could they have like not destroyed them and just stole them too? Like now they got boats, you know?
We got boats.
Like so, because I'm sure they were like attack boats. So if you had like,
I guess the major question would be, okay, if they did keep the boats. So say Armin goes, say Armin goes full on, and then he's like, what? Does he grab the boats and he's like,
yeah,
do the other survey corps, or remaining jump in and they're just like, get off the boats, you know what I mean?
Like pirates.
yeah, exactly.
I just feel like their boats.
I'm the captain now.
Yeah, their boats would be
Armin
like
is big ol'.
Yeah. Oh god. Their boats would be like advanced though, more than their boats ever were. So I feel like it might be a.
Well, remember they didn't have boats. Like they had the little like
they had
pulley canoe
pulley,
things.
Yeah. So it has to be good though. So maybe they kept one. I don't know. I'd keep a boat. Because if they have like cannons or something, if they have cannons on there, then you don't need a Titan because you just train your people how to like shoot cannons when you see more boats coming. That's what I would do, and then I'd have Armin over there too. But I think Armin's back at Paradis. Yeah, I think Jean, Mikasa, Connie, and Sasha are up in the air.
I want to know where my boy Levi's at.
Levi's back. Hanji's back. I could be wrong though. I don't know. That seems like they're really low. Like they don't have a lot of backup though over there. If they left everybody like that.
Yeah.
And there's like a shit ton of Titans that Eren has to take out if so. So I don't know. It's a tricky situation. You think Armin's definitely like been practicing on the Colossal Titan though?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I think even if he didn't want to, Hanji would make him.
Yeah.
I feel like that's where the boats are going.
Yeah. I think that's
Armin's just like, I mean, if I was Armin, I would take those boats.
See? I want the boats.
And I'd kill everyone on them. But I'd take the boats.
See, but you know Armin, and he wouldn't be able to do that. He wouldn't be able to stomach killing people.
That's true, huh?
What if they're all prisoners of war? What if they're all over there and he just like rounds them up and he's just like,
that could be, huh?
We're not so bad.
Because most of them are probably Eldians going over there anyways. Probably sending their Eldians over there to go fight them, so
and then
they
even
could be like try to brainwash them back.
With what you're talking about with Armin, yeah, like Eren, let alone Hanji would be like, if I'm leaving, you have to protect the people here.
Yeah, that's very true.
I wonder if the prisoner of war thing is a thing. I wonder if, like you were saying, like not brainwash them, but unbrainwash them. Because the Eldians aren't Eldians over there. They're just people living free-ish. Freer than the Eldians do in Marley.
Well, they're probably living freer now, like...
Without Titans.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
It's probably the freest they've ever felt, honestly.
Because now we know where the Titans were coming from.
Carefree and... Damn, that has to be nice. Yeah, going back to Astoria. You think her story's done? You think the whole thing was just her getting the crown and that's all we're really going to see of her?
I hope that there's some sort of... I hope that we get the... I hope deeply that we get the Ymir explanation. I need it.
What do you want to explain?
I need it. What happened to her when they took her back?
Well, they kind of showed it for...
Yeah, they did.
It was very... I mean... That's all she's gonna get, I think. Like when what's his name was talking about taking the Titan from her, you just saw her chained up. I think that was it.
Yeah, that wasn't enough for me.
Yeah, I know you
saw
want
that. I remember that.
I know you want
that's
more.
Not.
And then even
I need dialogue.
You want her to be?
I need a monologue.
Well, we got the letter. Remember, we got the letter, which explains of like the rest.
Not enough.
You just really are sad that Ymir's gone. Because their love story or friendship, whatever it is.
I stand Ymir.
It was very good. Yeah, I had written off Ymir too early. I do miss her too.
Cause like I don't know. I want to see the scene. The scene specifically when Ymir dies and the brother takes the like
maybe see her memories and see like a flash of everything with it.
Yeah, I want to see what happens in the I want to see the transition between her dying and him getting the jaws back.
She's kind of shafted, I would say. It was very quick, like when she disappears.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's pretty fast.
What the hell?
Hey,
I need more.
That's the way of war sometimes, man. Yeah, I think she's gonna play a more vital role besides just
I was gonna say
Ymir fanfic, but
I was gonna say that good die young, but she was like fucking like 70, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was really old. Yeah,
she's really fucking old.
Yeah, just having the royal blood. I feel like anybody with royal blood on this show is gonna be important towards whatever freaking ending we get here.
Do you think that the Rice family and the Tyburs, do you think they know of each other? Do you think they're homies? Do you think they're enemies?
Ooh, shit.
Do you think they have a past?
They have to. They have to know each other, right? If the Titans are all
But are they cool?
Ooh,
are
that's
they good? We good?
I don't know if that's too... Okay.
Yes.
Okay, well, I guess
that's too far-fetched, but that sounds kind of cool.
I guess the question would be, like, do you mean are they good now or were they good before?
Any of it.
Okay, any of it. Okay.
Any history of their families.
Technically, the Rice family's done now. Remember that. Like, Historia's the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't...
Oh, and she doesn't have any memories of it. But Eren...
That's and that goes to like the previous Titan holders. That goes to all that shit that I want to see at some point, hopefully.
Yeah, I want to see some past lives, dude.
Yeah,
that would be really cool. But clock's ticking, man. We only got so many episodes we can fit all this shit in.
Yeah, exactly. Damn. Okay, well that goes to the Tyburs. I guess we could transition. Have we talked about everybody over there?
Yeah, I think.
Good job. Yeah, you did great. You did great.
Yeah.
Because we're not even going to talk about that.
The last one, right? Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
No, you're talking about Floch, right?
Oh, I'm talking about Floch.
Oh, yeah.
The worst character in Attack on Titan, and I don't care what anybody says.
Okay, here's my thing. When we were all hating on Floch, right? That episode, his monologuing. Okay. And everyone was like, oh, you guys are stupid or whatever. Like, whatever was said about us hating on Floch. Floch's a bitch. Like, why would you... Okay, reason one. Why would you make it about you at someone else's funeral? Like, why would you make it about you enough to, like, yell at everyone and cause a scene?
Was that a funeral?
I don't know.
That was the medal.
Oh, no, okay.
Yeah.
It was right after Erwin died.
Bad timing, dude.
Dude, read the room.
This is what it comes down to. I don't care if what he said was right. Sure, Erwin, maybe they should have picked Erwin. But it was the worst time.
What he said was absolutely right.
Yeah.
But read the room, guy.
Yeah, you're being a dick.
Floch is a kiss ass.
Yeah,
he's very much a kiss ass.
You're being a dick, and I don't like you, and I don't care if...
and I don't like you!
If he changes my mind in the manga... I don't want to hear from a manga reader saying, oh, you don't know yet. Because I don't know yet, and I think he's a bitch right now.
Yeah.
Well, I do know, and I still think he's a bitch.
Yeah.
All right.
That's,
confirmed, bitch.
That's that's all we're gonna get into. And let the hate roll, I guess. But he was just a dick.
People understand.
A lot of people did with us.
I feel like a lot of those people who were like, "Oh, you guys are so stupid," when we said that we didn't like him, those were people who quickly moved away from our channel. Yeah. They clicked out of our channel.
The thing is too is I feel like even with Titan, with everything, like. We are entitled to our opinions, you know what I mean?
Yeah, why are you watching reactions if you don't want to hear anyone's opinion? Floch's a bitch. That's it.
Yeah, and it was fresh off of our binge, you know? Like,
yeah.
We're sad that anybody died, so I don't want to hear Floch complaining.
Yeah, either way,
we're trying to move forward, dude. Armin's depressed over here. Let's just go. We'll talk about it later, you know? Let's talk about it later, Floch. Either way, I'm sad that I'm sad we're gonna probably see more of him, so whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump.
No.
Jump.
So going
away
back.
from Floch? Or still about Floch?
It's gonna be Floch is involved.
Right.
Okay.
The moment where Erwin is dead and there's the choice for Armin or Erwin.
Mm-hmm.
Like the justification of Levi choosing Armin outweighs what Floch had to say.
Yeah.
You know, and we talked about that in the episode about how even though Erwin was such a great, you know, strategic leader for the scouts, he was still very narrow-minded on just what his father's goal was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with Armin, he's able to see the possibilities rather than just be on that one thing.
Yeah.
And that's what Floch, I think, didn't know. Because I've seen people discussing this as well, still.
Yeah.
And they're just like, Erwin was fully awake. He knew when he raised his hand that he should have got it. And it's like...
You've never seen someone at the end of life then.
No. Like,
that's what happens.
Yeah, he was like going through his... Yeah,
and we even see it from his point of view. He's living in the memory of him and his father in class. And that's when he raises his hand.
Ooh, that kind of makes me mad. That people are like, oh, he's alive. Yeah, he's alive, but...
It's not in the way that you think, yeah.
I loved Erwin too, and I'm still on the side of Levi doing as he thought was right, you know?
Either way, it would have been sad.
It's fucked either way.
It would have been detrimental to the storyline either way, because Erwin was great. Everyone knows that Erwin was great.
The best. One of my favorite characters still.
Yeah. But it's just like, man, why you gotta make it about you?
Yeah, and honestly, I feel like Erwin deserved a peaceful rest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't deserve to go out in a way of like a Titan to where like if he's fighting or if you know, and even then he still has the time limit on him if he becomes a Titan, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I think Levi made the right choice. I think it was character building for everyone involved, not just Levi.
Yeah, literally everyone.
It was really shitty for Levi just because like that was the one person who they had mutual trust built over time, and they like relied on each other and trusted one another. And now he doesn't have that because was it before or after Kenny died? So it's like the things that were tethering him to his like almost kind of like humanity are gone now. So it's like I kind of going back to the Zeke thing. I don't know if he's gonna be able to like put that aside because he lost both the people that were like tethering him to that.
Yeah, and that was Aaron's last wish, basically. Is like, I'm gonna kill myself so you can take out the Beast Titan.
Yeah, that was his last order. His last order. Yeah.
So it has to. Yeah, it has to get fulfilled, and that's what makes me even doubt the Zeke thing more. Is because I know Levi's not gonna just let that rest.
R.I.P. Erwin. One more time.
Best one. The only Attack on Titan figure I bought.
Oh man.
Right back there.
His legs all fucked up.
His legs are, yeah, it's very hard to set up, alright? Okay. Done with the cast. Done with the old cast, right? Last thing, going into it, we just met the Tyburs. Going fresh into this next episode, what's your expectations for the Tyburs? Are they the top shit? Are they the best? Are they the worst?
I think that they are like... I think that there's going to be more to them than what Marleyans think of them. So Marleyans think of them as Marleyans, like they're Eldians, but...
Yeah, they see them almost
like
as
they
their
see
own.
them as equal, almost. Yeah. I'm sure. Like, of what we've seen in the anime.
They freaking love them, yeah.
Everyone loves the Tyburs, but I think that there's more to them that's being said. Like, there's no reason to have, like... Why do they have their own military?
Yeah.
You know?
I like your...
What's that about?
I like your theory that maybe they were working even with the old kings, dude, over there. That'd be kind of tight. That'd be some shit. That'd be kind of crazy.
Like, what did I say? What was it? What was my theory?
I don't know, that they were like homies, maybe? Like they were in on it together?
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, like, it kind of makes me, like... I don't know. I just feel like, at the end of the day, you can't be... He was obviously... like in distress about the power that has been forced upon him, and it kind of makes me think one, he's the Warhammer, not only like the head of the Tybur family, but I think he's the Warhammer, because like I said before, like you can't look like
he looks cool.
You can't look like Brad Pitt in Interview with the Vampire and not be the main character. You know what I mean? Like you can't, like you're not gonna be a side character. But I think at the end of the day they're gonna be looking out for the Eldians. I think that's what the Tybur family is gonna do.
Wow.
I think that they are gonna like knock down that Berlin Wall type situation. You know what I mean? Like.
I could see that. I could see them either just being like, not even against the Marleyans either, but maybe just trying to unite, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because even, I think...
middle ground.
I think it was you that said it when we watched it. But, like, in that meeting with them, when they're like changing information and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I think it's less about, hey, you know, this is how the world works and we should continue it, and more about, I think it's time we'd make a change. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Willie is that person that has like
that
the connections everywhere to be like, I think it's time. You know what I mean?
It kind of like the reason I think that he may not be like pro Marley is because of the I don't know, the name of the last episode was From One Hand to Another or something. Like, it made me think like they put emphasis on him shaking that dude's hand.
Mm-hmm.
But then the title of the episode is From One Hand to Another. So it kind of makes me think that, like, he's not about the whole pro Marley, like, you know, down with the Eldians, like...
He definitely seems like he does have a different approach. Yeah, what makes me think... I don't know. Who knows, man? It brings it back to that festival. Like, what's going to happen there?
Ooh, so excited.
Is he going to... Yeah, what did they even... So they were making... Were they making a... Yes, at the end of the episode, they were... What the fuck did Zeke say? Are they gonna talk? Is it gonna be like a... Oh, they're gonna have an act, huh? Because they're making a stage?
It's his first ever directorial debut, and he's becoming a playwright.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay, so... Yeah, what's his play gonna be? Aaron's there. Reiner's there. What the fuck? He could even be working with Aaron. Who even knows? There's so many possibilities. It's just gonna go down on the next episode, though. That's all I do know.
Yeah, like, it's... 2 weeks is too long, man. Yeah. But I mean, I feel bad for the people who waited, the couple years in between the first season and the second season.
Yeah. This is nothing.
Feel bad, but this is nothing compared to the pain that was, you know?
Yeah. Willie, I think he's a good dude, man. I think you're close, honestly. I feel like yours makes a lot of sense as him being like a in-the-middle guy. Maybe not totally against the Eldians, trying to bring them together. I could see that totally happening. I don't know if Aaron's trying to do that shit too, though.
And I wonder why he was so, like, stressed out and, like, overwhelmed. The Tybur, Willie, when he was, like, you know, talking about how the power was, like, pushed onto him. Why was it pushed onto him? Who pushed it onto him? Yeah. You know, like, questions. Need answers.
Can you go into that at all?
Waiting for them eyebrows, dude.
I can't.
Yeah, okay.
But all I can say is I think it's very much like we don't know situations based around some of those things.
Yeah.
To where, like, you know, we don't know if it was thrust upon him because a relative died and they were just like, you know, you're the next in line. You know what I mean?
He had to take it.
Yeah. Not to mention, to hold that power, to hold that secret, we saw what it was for, like, the Rice family and how they handled something similar to that. So for someone to hold, I would say, an even more political style version of that, because in Paradis it was definitely more of a dictatorship.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure it's a lot harder trying to play both, you know, parents essentially to a world.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought, somebody pointed out too it might have been Setsu. I think Setsu mentioned it, and then somebody in the comments said how when he was talking to, what's the commander over there in the Marley one?
McGrath, I think.
Something like that. During that conversation, he said the rats, like, had infested the thing already, and people were like, damn, does he know about Eren already? Like, does he... Because it was, like, kind of like speaking in double meanings.
Yeah.
Like,
I saw that comment.
Either
that was,
he
like,
knew about
speaking
Eren.
in code.
Or he's talking about the Tyburs themselves being, like, Eldians and, like...
Oh.
Yeah. So I thought that was kind of cool. I don't know exactly what the double meaning was, if it was Eren or the Tyburs, but he might see them.
Watch that.
Yeah, he might see the Tyburs still as, like, not fully respecting them. I don't know.
Well, because I took that as more of a, like, these people who don't like the Eldians, have they realized that the Eldians are essentially the ones that are holding the leashes?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was definitely cool. I like the writing of that. That was nice. Been loving all these comments, man. Thank you guys for not spoiling anything. I only had one bad week of spoils, and you guys have been awesome. And we're also being careful.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're taking precautions now.
But everyone, like, after, like, something was mentioned about, like, the comments and stuff, like, that was very much appreciated. I see, like, all the comments that are just, like, with the space, and I'm like, oh, thank you.
Yes. Yeah, because we like reading all the comments and just, like, replying to. It's just fun.
Yeah,
it makes us happy.
You know, it's, like, kind of a big thing every week, because we get, like, so many comments on the Attack on Titan videos that we still want to be a part. Like, me and Dre still want to be a part of the conversation, and it's, like, sometimes only Andrew can look at the
certain one. Yeah.
know.
I think, like, usually, especially now, the episode goes up at 12.
Yeah.
I stay up for about an hour and look at the first comments, look at some of the first numbers. And then Ash wakes up usually before I do.
I wake up super early in the morning. So
that's when it's unsafe.
Yeah.
But that's when it's unsafe.
I've been waking up, like, at 6 randomly.
Oh, damn.
Just to go to the bathroom. Oh. And I'll grab my phone, which is a really bad habit. I'll look at it half asleep and be like, that's a bad one. Like,
yeah.
I'll wake up first thing in the morning and I'll look at my phone and I'll go through the comments and totally forgetting that, hey, you probably shouldn't, like, you know, look at comments. But I kind of been good with that lately.
Yeah. And everybody else has been really good with it. So.
Yeah, really appreciate it.
Can't wait. I think that's it, man.
Yeah, this has been a long one.
I think we're going to wrap it up. It sounds like a podcast, dude. We should release a podcast for this.
Ooh,
a Talk on Titan.
A Talk on Titan! Let's do it.
If everybody likes it, like, you know, leave some comments down below. Let us know if you guys like this. If so, maybe we'll do it when it's like halfway through the series again. We'll just retrace like some things that we've learned, you know.
Ooh, maybe we could do each season, like an end of the season talk, like what happened, breaking down everything.
Yeah.
And then you could add your commentary from the manga's reader's point of view.
Ooh, damn.
Maybe. Baby.
Well, let us know. Thanks for dropping by. If you watched this whole thing, we appreciate you. Until next week when we got a new Attack on Titan episode.
Yep.
Festival's going to go down. Thanks for dropping by. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Comment down below. Hit that notification bell. And the Void Anime.
Mustache.
Joey Brow.
Ash.
Peace.